Hello, and welcome to the Redbud dye bath, or not dye bath, but printing experiment. This is raw silk. We've gotten good prints out of the Redbud leaves before, but I have not exactly hacked how and why I want to. So I'm going to try them on a bunch of different fabrics and a bunch of different mordants and see if we cannot work out how and what these little doodles are printing on, because some of them print so beautifully. So this is some of our brand new beautiful silk Noil, I don't know, silk that's raw silk fabric. It's been mordanted in oak gall tannins. We're going to dip these leaves in iron and put them ribs down like the lady showed in the video. I don't know if this is what she is mordanting with, but we're going to try and hack her process as well and see if we can't assist ourselves in other endeavors. But going to get started on this guy. I will show you when I've got all these dipped. I'm going to dip them in iron. I might actually just go dunk them in the iron right now. Just let them sit in it for a minute. Soak it up a little. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to get started. I will let you know when there's something to update. Okay, Redbud, test 1, dipped in iron onto oak gall mordanted silk, which should take the color better. Let us pray to the dye gods. Experiment number 2, we have oak gall plus alum. I have dipped them in iron, put them down because it doesn't typically print as well onto the cotton anyway. Iron blanket, rolling it, done. Experiment number 3. These ones, I already lied to you, the last ones were just on oak gall, but these ones are on oak gall plus alum. I didn't dip these in the iron. I can't give you a good reason why. I guess I should have. I might dip some in the iron, just to be good. Okay, I'll dip them in the iron and then I'll roll it. Hello, and I do apologize in advance for the weird shadows. It is now the night, because I did this for far too long. Let's be very hopeful that we got something different from our Redbud prints. I really want to figure them out. They also really seemed to like being put onto rougher fabric. The rougher, the better. But we will be hopeful. So I believe these pieces are oak gall and alum. And again, we have a dye blanket over the top. Okay, it looks like we got some kind of print happening. Something's happening. There's some big scary hearts. Oh my. Okay, well, something definitely happened. Okay, we have the dye blanket. These are tough to get printing. Okay, so here is the print. Not sure if the pink will stay. If it does, that would be cool. Okay, and let's see if your dye blanket is pretty. No, even our dye blanket, not that exciting this time. There's something happening, but I don't know that it's what we want. If the pink stays, that would be really cool, because that's the first time we've ever gotten that amount of color from a Redbud. So I'd be very happy if that were the case. Ugh. Come off it there. Yucky. You don't need to watch me do that. Okay. So we got the pink. Hopefully that will stay. I'd be amazed if it did. We've still got some definite heart prints going on here. And then this one turned almost completely black. It still made a really cool heart. It's a very goth heart. I mean, I'm into that. Okay, we have a goth heart. We have some more bright pink. I was thinking it would be cute to try and get like a little, some little fabric squares to work with. So I was thinking it'd be cute to have some little hearts. And last dye blanket. And it looks like, I mean, they are printing. It's resisting. One day we will figure you out, Redbud. I think that it really just wants to be on a really rough fabric. Ooh, but we did get a couple good heart shapes on there. That's a little better. We're going to figure it out. We are going to figure you out, Redbud. Because I like you too much to not. And I've seen you print better on other muslins. All right, so there's one. And again, we're trying to figure out this particular material. We're not going to get it perfect on the first try. Now, are we? Now, I'm taking a picture just in case the color runs away for posterity. We do have really pretty little pink hearts. And this is the first time we've ever gotten a color other than purple, green, or bright blue to come off of these. So that is a difference, and I will take it. We also got this one really cute goth heart. We'll see if that one washes out. Okay, and let's see. This one, you know, I act like I can tell them apart, but unless I actually marked them, I would not be able to. And I didn't. So we won't pretend. Okay, did not cut that where I thought I did. Okie doke. Unwinding, unwinding. I'm really hopeful for the piece of silk in particular because the silk seems to pick up colors that the other ones don't. There's something unique about the protein fibers that make them more willing to pick up color in the best way. Is this our silk? I think this might be our silk. It's hard to say. Where's the end of the dye blanket? Is that the end of the dye blanket? Oh, this is our silk that we just laid down. Okay, I remember now. This is our silk that we dipped them in iron and just laid them on the fabric. And then we just rolled it up with plastic. Well, those printed kind of cute and made perfect little hearts. Well, that's precious. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to be cleaning this for 150 years. Again, you don't need to watch me do that. Okay, I'm going to unroll that. So this is the one we did sans dye blanket on our brand new oak gall tanned fancy silk. Oh, that's really pretty. That's nice. And this is our fancy silk that we just got in. So it looks like some of them did better than others as far as the printing. How interesting. But we did get purple out of these for the first time. And when we did them before, they came out in blue. But why? Why did you come out blue and green before? Wonders never cease, right? So that was our fancy silk. So this one will probably be, again, perhaps a little lackluster. It's just on oak gall tanned cotton, I believe. Let's see what we've got here. Yep. Oh. Okay. I think that will be the dye blankets. Yep. Let's see. Yes, those are the dye blankets. Okay. Dye blanket. And not too much going on there. And dye blanket. Oh no, I'm getting this all messed up. Dye blanket. Now this one's a little prettier. I put this over a bunch of little pieces of fabric, hoping I'd get some difference in print. But this one got some printing on it for once. Of course you did. Why? Redbud, you frustrate me. Oh, but we got some good prints. Oh, look. Yay. Yay. We did it. Yay. Look. Finally. It's not the same thing that I was seeing, that I was hoping for specifically on the really rough fabric that we've gotten before, but it's really pretty. Oh, I hope that color stays. Okay, so this worked much better. This mordant was a better choice. I'm guessing that this one is actually the Oak Gall plus alum, since that almost always, now that I think about it, yep, seems to work much better. And look at that little blue one. Oh, look at him. Oh, Redbuds, how you frustrate me. How you frustrate me. Not much going on there. And then, oh, this little print came out great. Let me get the goo off. Goop. Goop, goop, goop. Look. Okay, so best one so far for the Redbud, definitely Oak Gall Tannin plus alum. And if you want to print leaves onto cellulose fabric, meaning veggie fabric, it seems like doing it with the Oak Gall tannins plus the alum is going to be your best bet. All right, I've taken a photo for posterity just in case all the color falls out, but they're all beautiful right now. I'm going to launder them, dry them, and we will review. Thank you for coming to this Redbud experiment. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe so I don't have to tell you again at the end of the video. All right, see you in a bit. All right, I haven't dried these yet. I've just laid them out, but Redbud tree, the forest pansy redbud, remaining the elusive element of what the effing flap is happening here. We know it can print because it's printing on these. I can see his little stemmy stems, and I could see that he's printing. He seems to prefer rough fabric. I'll just use that as a dye blanket again. We can see that it can print. And then when you have a color range on silk there to blue and bright yellow on the Oak Gall plus alum, and then on just Oak Gall, again, pink. So this is very dependent on the mordant. This one retained some of the kind of pinky purple. I don't know if it will when it's dry, but this one turned like rainbow blue. And then one of the dye blankets turned into like a little goth baby. And the silk, the dipping them in iron helped, but didn't make them print. So now I have to go back to Joann's Fabrics and get more of that really crappy $2 muslin and see if I can figure it out. But I didn't really want this to become like a magnum opus of of experiments. But the Redbud remains wildly unpredictable and elusive. So if you want it to be pink, use Oak Gall tannin. If you want it to be whatever the hell that is, use Oak Gall plus alum. And if you want it to actually print, use really rough muslin, apparently. So we'll come back to these again until we get it. But this, we'll let them dry and see how they turn out. Okay, so obviously I think we will be revisiting the Redbud as a dye print. Because as you can see, here's a good example. Here's the print of the Redbud. That's the iron dye blanket, which is a beautiful print. So I think that, and also I think that this is not meant to print on silk. I think it is meant to print onto cellulose fiber, but I just think I've picked the wrong thing. I need to just literally use iron mordant for these. So we're going to try that again in another experiment with iron mordants, but some of the color did stay, like this crazy vivid blue, some of the purple. Thank you for your opinion, Kat. And then we've got like this weird goth dye blanket that came out really fun, and it did in fact print again onto the dye blanket. And then here's our frou-frou fancy silk, which is beautiful, but most of the color fell out, in my opinion. And again, I think I just need to use an iron mordant. So we will revisit the Redbud, but I deeply appreciate you coming on this journey with me. If you would be so kind as to like and subscribe, I am doing my best to become an independent, partially disabled artist with Ehlers Danlos and a collection of other diagnoses. But anyway, please like and subscribe. Let me know which one was your favorite, and we will revisit the Redbud another time.